Today I want to show you how to get marker off of bins or plastic. Pretty sure this is Sharpie, so I'll show you. This is Totally Awesome Cleaner. It's $1 at the dollar store. You can see it on TV. So if I spray it with that, this is the one I was using just for that. Okay, so it comes off a little bit. I did soak this earlier. Actually, I did the bottom with the kerosene. So this is just Totally Awesome Cleaner, and it is coming off a little bit because I did put it a little bit on each so you could see what comes off with each. So this one a little bit comes off. It's kind of a gray. This is the one where I use both, and this is the one where I use kerosene. So you put kerosene on a cloth. I'm just dumping it on because I'm one-handed. You use the kerosene and you wipe it over the entire surface of the Sharpie. It doesn't take it off on its own. You can see it's not taking it off. It's just kind of loosening it up. And the tree I did before with both, just so you could see the difference. So the tree was right there, and because I want to show you the chemical reaction. It's not staying on there very well. So let's put a little bit of kerosene over here so you can kind of see. So there's kerosene. We're rubbing it in. And I did rub some on the bottom earlier because I was going to just do a really, like a 2-second video on it, but I felt like I probably should show you the whole process. Okay, so the kerosene's on it. And I just keep this little jar of kerosene in my kitchen. It says do not eat kerosene because I use it to take stickers off, gum off of things, takes marker, like I said, marker off. And okay, now I'm spraying the Totally Awesome Cleaner on it, and I'll try and get a close up of what it does. You can see it's kind of reacting and popping. Can you see that? Hopefully. It's doing this little dance with the kerosene, but it doesn't do that when you just spray it on the bin itself. And it's kind of wiggling and popping and moving around and swirling. Okay, now I'm going to try and get it back up to the other letters. But you can see it's still doing its little, wish I could show better, but anyway, it's doing this little dance kind of thing with the chemical. You can see, I can see it on the screen, so obviously you can see it. So it kind of does this little reaction thing. And as it does that, it starts taking, you can kind of see the letters start to blur, like the ink starts to come off of the letters. Move it over here some more. And it's still doing its little dance. So, anyway, you can just swirl around, and you can see just by doing that, the ink is starting to bleed. So some mixture, I'm not quite sure what it's doing, but this is how I don't know, I just kind of discovered that if I use the two, it'll clear it up. Okay, so then I'm just going to spread that around because it's all in one spot now. So then you can see that where it said whatever that second word was, I don't even know. Now as I wipe it, it's coming off. Wherever the chemical reaction is going on, it'll start to, you can see it's reacting on the multa, whatever that word is, and then it's doing its little kind of chemical dance above the T there, or by the T, and you can see that the fluid is starting to go gray and get darker. So anyway, basically use kerosene to do the first layer, let it sit for a minute, and then take Totally Awesome Cleaner and let it do its little chemical dance. And you might have to repeat this process, but as you can see, it's now coming off. But I showed you using each by themselves, it didn't come off. It needs both of them for some reason, whatever that chemical reaction is. And then it's starting to come off just a little bit of elbow grease. But and it's hard because I can't hold it still, so it's kind of moving underneath where my hand is moving it. But so anyway, that's how you get permanent Sharpie off of plastic and stuff. I have a couple of dots in the shower where we use Sharpie to mark the tile when we cut it. So I'm going to try that, and I'll post a different video about that. Anyway, you can see it's taking off the marker, and I'll just do one more round, and it should be pretty good. You can see it's coming off pretty quick. Hope that helps. Thanks for watching. Oh, check out my blog. I'll do a blog about this is on my blog as well, thesecretisgratitude.com, and type in Sharpie and removal, and probably removing is how I would put it, and then you can see a little bit more close-up pictures and more details if you have any questions. And check out my other videos on my YouTube channel, The Secret is Gratitude. Thanks for watching.